Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an extraordinary episode where tension, laughter, and unexpected twists blend together in what is destined to become a legendary encounter on television. Today we tune in to witness none other than the iconic Sylvester Stallone as he steps into the limelight on a renowned liberal talk show. Known for his larger-than-life roles and charisma, Stallone brings to this stage the same energy that has captivated audiences for decades. With his quick wit, genuine charm, and sharpness, he leaves everyone, from the studio audience to the millions watching at home, stunned and thoroughly entertained. The atmosphere is electric, charged with anticipation as the cameras pan across the studio, capturing the excited expressions of audience members eagerly awaiting the interaction. The liberal host, famous for not holding back and asking probing, often controversial questions, stands at the ready. Their reputation for creating tense yet engaging dialogue precedes them, setting the scene for an unforgettable broadcast. The show has been generating buzz for weeks, with viewers speculating on how the legendary Stallone will handle topics known for their potential to spark heated debates. As the opening music fades and the lights dim slightly to focus on the circular stage, the host begins with a charismatic introduction. "Ladies and gentlemen," the host announces with a flourish, "tonight we have a very special guest, a man whose films have thrilled us, whose performances have inspired us, and whose life has intrigued us. Please welcome Sylvester Stallone." The audience erupts into applause as Stallone walks in with his characteristic, calm confidence. He waves to fans, his smile infectious, as he makes his way to the guest seat beside the host. There's a synergy between them right from the start. Palpable energy that signifies something memorable is about to unfold. Once the initial cheers settle, the host launches into the discussion without wasting a second. "Sylvester," the host begins, "your career is monumental, but today, let's dive into the real talk. Many critics suggest your movies promote outdated ideals. I'm curious about how you respond to such critiques. What would you say to those critics?" The audience grows quiet, hanging on Stallone's every word. They have come to know and love him as a fighter on screen, but they are about to witness how he handles himself when the sparring turns verbal. Stallone sits back for a moment, a thoughtful expression on his face, as if weighing each word before he speaks. Then with a grin that lights up his face, he responds, "Outdated? Maybe I'm just a storyteller who believes in traditional heroes and real fun. If we're talking outdated, perhaps we need to discuss keeping up with the times, like your show's ratings." Laughter pours out from the audience, clapping at the unexpected and humorous turn of events. Stallone's remark instantly sets a lighter tone, defying what could have been a trap of somber criticism with his unique brand of humor. The energy in the room shifts, the audience clearly siding with Stallone's playful jab. The host, temporarily caught off guard yet maintaining professionalism, smiles and acknowledges Stallone's wit with a nod, even as they prepare to steer the conversation back onto more serious tracks. Determined to delve deeper into the debate, the host quickly regroups and introduces a new angle, changing tactics in hopes of catching Stallone off guard. "Politics and Hollywood," the host announces confidently, "are two worlds you're no stranger to. They often merge in your films and public persona. How do you navigate the complexities of these intertwined arenas?" Stallone leans forward, meeting the host's gaze head-on with his trademark intensity that viewers have come to expect from his legendary screen characters. With a smirk, he responds, "Politics? I thought we were here to talk about the magic of movies. But when you're as versatile as me, discussing any subject becomes second nature." The audience erupts into applause and laughter, appreciating Stallone's deft ability to refocus the discussion while maintaining his charismatic composure. The host nods approvingly, acknowledging the actor's knack for steering the conversation. With earnest determination, the host presses on, bringing up yet another critique often aimed at Stallone's work. "What do you say to those who argue that the violence in your films glorifies negative behavior? This is a topic many of your critics frequently highlight." Undeterred, Stallone lets out a good-natured chuckle, radiating the calm assurance of someone who has been fielding such questions for decades. He quips, glorifying or simply portraying what audiences crave in a cinematic experience? People flock to cinemas to root for capable heroes conquering insurmountable odds, not to watch boring moral sermons. Besides, check out the box office returns. That's feedback packed into numbers. The studio is once again filled with the sound of laughter and applause. Stallone's ease at turning potentially controversial topics on their heads demonstrates the well-honed skills that have kept him at the top of the industry for so long. What follows is a delightful exchange of back and forth remarks between the host and Stallone, the former trying to navigate the fast road of tough questions, while the latter replies with agile humor and unfaltering authenticity. Each of Stallone's answers wins over more fans, the studio audience and likely millions at home who cheer from their couches. In the final attempt to re-establish the narrative of control, the host poses one more question. With raised eyebrows and a tight gaze, they ask, Sylvester, in today's world, do you think your outspoken opinions could potentially alienate segments of your audience? Stallone pauses for a dramatic moment, his eyes reflecting both thoughtfulness and mischief. With a smile hovering on his lips, he replies, sure, it's possible. But I'd rather be true to who I am and actually have fun along the way than blend into a sea of lookalikes. Maybe that's the secret to why I'm still here, doing what I love, while others fade into obscurity. The audience erupts once more, respecting Stallone's unapologetic authenticity and his heartfelt honesty. The host, recognizing the confidence and candor reflected in Stallone's closing words, nods in genuine acknowledgement. As the segment wraps, the energy in the room remains high, buzzing with excitement and positivity. Stallone steps off the stage with a gesture that roots itself in optimism, a playful wink to the camera, conveying a sense of jovial triumph. His parting gesture reminds everyone watching that humor and authenticity often prevail, turning would-be confrontations into opportunities for engagement and connection.